Finally, welcome to this game. Oh, I don't know why it's not in full screen. Let me see if I can make it full screen real fast. Get through all this. Full screen, please. Thank you. Romance. I want a romance occasionally play a part in the story. Dirty jokes. I'm fine with the innuendos. Gore descriptions. Yeah, sure. Sure. Oh, I hate this already. Look at her face. Start. Quick demo, full demo. Played in one sitting. Let's do the full demo. Let's do the fucking full demo. We'll fucking try to get it done in one sitting. Hey, Saiva, are you listening? This is a life or death situation here. My best friend's voice snaps me away from my phone as he realized I was looking up clown pussy. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What did you say? I said stop looking up clown pussy on your phone. It's the middle of the school. I can tell I'm asking. I'm asking him which scarf should I buy. This is the pink feathery one? Or rather the yellow one with pearl accents. Although it's difficult to imagine both of them even worse than their description suggests. How about something a little less adventurous? You serious? And here I thought I narrowed down the two most boring ones in the entire store. Actually, there are plenty of normal scars all around us. Devin just so happened to pick the tunnel vision that only processed the worst clothing imaginable. But about this one, I put it as an inoffensive navy blue scarf, trying to divert my friend's attention from all the other tasteless pieces of fabric. After grabbing Devin by his shoulders, we're both standing in front of it. Oh, this one is so bland, I didn't even notice it. I don't know, doesn't it look really comfortable? And the color matches your sweater so well. I'm not convinced. So please at least try it on. Why are you so fired up about this? But okay. It does kind of actually compliment your fucking outfit. The scar on his neck, not looking very happy about it. It's not even warm. Makes you feel like a fashion victim. The feather one makes you look like a fashion victim. It looks good on you. Really? I mean, I guess it kind of does, huh? He proudly turns around and looks at himself in the mirror, suddenly convinced his best scarf of all time. You're right, I need to have this. As if remote controlled, he heads to the self-checkout machine and comes back with the scarf being officially his. It's kind of scary how compliment can make him lose his free will. At least I acted with his best interests in mind. Oh no. Oh, it's really soft. Thanks for choosing it for me. Oh, it's called artificial selection. I made my dumbass didn't read it. I'm grateful I could spare the world from another fashion disaster. Wait, I completely derailed. The original came here. Didn't you want to buy flowers for Jen? Yeah, I wanted to check out a boutique. It's right around the corner. You said you knew a lot about flower language, so can you help me pick out the right ones? I just memorized the most important meanings, that's all. But sure, I can figure something out. We stroll further along the mall and arrive at an open greenhouse, like section. Most of the decorative plants on the display are also for sale. Whoa, this place is huge. We'll have no problem finding the perfect flowers for her. What kind of message did you have in mind? Something that says I'm still thinking about her, and that I cherish the time we had together. Huh, then you're a fucking loser. Then I think we're looking at Candy Tuft, or maybe Orange Lilies. Like, he politely calls out the nearest human employee, and asks where we can find the specific flowers. Wow, what's the occasion? A very special girl. The employee chuckles. Oh, I can imagine. Coincidentally, the two flower types could be found right next to each other. After showing us the way, the employee leaves us with a wink. Divin, those flowers don't have a dirty meaning or anything, right? Good, of course not. I'm pretty sure I looked these things up on a reputable website. The employee probably thought it was about a girl whose heart you're trying to win her over. Either way, what do you say? Do you like them? The orange lilies are beautiful, but the other ones are more cute, so I think she'd prefer those. Why not both? You know what? I'm gonna add some yellow heights. I can't even speak that language. As a personal thank you. Oh, it does look. Actually, that looks. Huh. I'm not gonna lie to you, that looks ugly as shit. But I like the way it kind of complements everything. But not like the art style, but like the way the flowers look. Like if I got that as a flower, I think whoever bought it for me just picked up a whole bunch of random flowers. Without waiting for my answer, he skillfully combines the flowers into a mesmerizing bouquet of white, yellow, and orange. You know, now I look at it again, it does look kind of nice. You know, I'm changing my mind on the flowers. They look pretty good. Fuck it, I'm changing my mind. I'm flip-flopping. That's really pretty. Let's go with these. What are you? Our lighthearted conversation interrupted by that confused shriek of a teenage girl. We both turn around, curious about what's going on. She probably thinks that we're having coitus. In the shop's entrance, we found a high schooler grappling with a young woman. Normally, you would immediately call the police upon seeing such a thing, but police are already here, namely the young man trying to restrain her is a policeman. Was she caught trying to steal flowers or something? Before she could cause any more emotion, the policeman finally put her to sleep. Her body loses its strength. The policeman barely manages to catch her in his arms. As he successfully shifts her weight the way that's manageable to carry, he heads towards the mall's exit. He nods apologetically toward the employee from earlier before disappearing down the escalator. Must be a newbie. Who, the policeman? Yeah, I don't think we would have heard her scream otherwise. What? What? Excuse me? And the way he was uncertain of how to catch her, I'm pretty sure he hasn't done this many times before. Huh, you're right. Either way, I wish him good luck. What do you think that girl did? Does it matter? I guess not, but I'm so curious. I've never witnessed an arrest before. Well, she was much too old to be taken away due to flawed personality. That would have happened ages ago. What? I also don't think anyone would bother stealing flowers, so it wasn't about anything she did just now. She must have done something bad in the morning, in front of her small number of witnesses, and one of them reported her later. At this point, it could still be a lot of different things, so if you really want to be sure, you might as well ask the guy yourself. I could never. Doesn't he have more important things to do? Alright, then I'll do it for you. Divin! Small bugger is crazy. After catching my friend and stopping him from unnecessarily bothering a police officer, we changed course towards today's main event. The sun is already... Oh, she's dead. The sun already began to set, and we're finally sitting in front of Gen's grave. Sensing our presence, the grave's screams activate, showing her face and full name and life details. Jen Conby, 24th of July, 2090... Oh, we're fucking in the future. 24th of July, 2097 to January 21, 16. LS number should have been different. I never would have expected to leave me so soon. But I didn't come here to pity myself, at least not exclusively. I'm gonna place the flowers. After placing the flowers, Divin and I stand in silence for a while. Say, do you know what you want to do after graduation? What's this about all of a sudden? I never had one of those enlightening moments where I suddenly knew what I wanted to do. I don't have any dreams or goals or talents. When Jen and I started dating, I finally had some vague idea of what my future could look like, but now I'm completely lost again. Don't worry, you'll definitely find a career that suits you, and hey, if the worst does happen, I'll tell my parents to hire you. So we'd be co-workers, then? Oh, nah, I don't want to become an interrogator. In fact, I've already started looking at job offers. It takes me a few seconds to process his words. I could genuinely see that. You're good at talking to people and figuring things out. Right? And I'd be squeezing out those juicy details with ease. Definitely. If by some miracle you end up interrogating Jean's murderer, let me know. Jean's murderer? What, wasn't it an accident? Jean was a nice girl. Why would anyone have wanted to kill her? Maybe it was that serial killer who was all over the news. Didn't she only target girls her own age? Oh, god damn it. Okay, you need to take off your tinfoil hat. That wouldn't make any sense. That creepy girl was convicted months ago before Jean's death. It couldn't have been her. Why do you look disappointed? Would you really have preferred if she was killed by some sick freak? I don't know. I just wish there was at least a reason for it. Blame myself. Since no killer was found to be responsible, part of me keeps thinking that it was my fault. Don't even say that. Why would it be? None of it would have happened if she hadn't prepared anything for our anniversary. If we had never started dating, she would still be alive. And by that reasoning, everyone would be responsible for every death on Earth. We all casually connected to tragedies, one way or another. That didn't help, did it? How do I put this nicely? There's no way for us to change what happened. She was my friend too, you know, but torturing yourself by thinking about it isn't gonna help anyone. I also cannot fucking read. You're right. I know I need to move on eventually, but it's hard. You don't have to do it all on your own. I'll always be here for you. Until that psycho bitch kills me. And then, well, fuck. Thank you, Divin. And sorry for whining at you like that. That's what I'm here for. Whine away. Oh, I like these two guys. These guys are awesome. This is like a bro ship. He smiles at me reassuringly and pats my back. Well then, it's getting late, so I should be going home. Sure, see you tomorrow. Pay my respects to Jean one more time. I head home as well. On our bus ride, the sky gradually turns darker and entirely red and purple. Once I arrive at our apartment, looks like Mom isn't here. She must have left for work a few minutes before I came home. I order some leftovers and sit down next to the window, looking over the streets. My grandma grew up in this apartment, yet according to her, the view barely changed the past 100 years. It's not because our city couldn't afford architectural innovation or anything like that. Landowners simply didn't want the properties to lose value due to having a skyscraper implanted in front of them. After all, the view was the main reason they could ask for so much money. Yet even now, the landowners aren't a thing anymore, and we're still clinging to the tradition. I did not mean to go fuck. And while I can appreciate other cities' modern architecture, I don't miss it either. We have lots of different things here to boast about. But we have an excellent healthcare system, public transport, and our education system is ahead of the game. And most importantly, our way of dealing with crime is probably the best in the whole world. There's no mercy for bad people. As long as you're a good person, the government is generous and takes excellent care of you. I don't like that. It's a beautiful system that makes sure everyone does their part. I still can't understand why you're the only country who does that way, though. Oh, the sound of metal scraping against porcelain snaps me out of my thoughts. I finished my dinner without realizing it. After cleaning up the dishes, I standing alone in the kitchen. A few seconds, that's long. Too long, I start to feel a little lonely. Is that how Mom feels every night? I leave a nice little note for her before heading to the bathroom and brushing my teeth. Aw, that's really sweet. You're a good fucking boy. I finally done with everything important. I stopped by the aquarium in the corner of my room. Hey there, little guy. It's a fish. My mom was against me having a real pet, so I ended up with a robotic piranha. His name is Ira. In the past, it was fun to scare Mom's guests by putting in my hand in the aquarium. They always completely freaked out before discovering Ira was artificial. He's very dear to me, so even if he doesn't have a soul or anything. I wrap my sleeve and reach in the water and scratch his little head. As a response, the red color of his belly intensifies. Oh, Ira, are you blushing? His lifeless stare doesn't make him look very amused. Maybe a real pet would be nice after all. Enough distractions. Time to go to bed. I unhook my sleep mask and turn on my Dreamini. The name already explains what it does. It's a device that can manipulate your dreams. Press a button, you can make sure you won't have nightmares and wake up refreshed. It was originally designed for stressed office workers, but unsurprisingly, it didn't take long for it to become mainstream. It's been a bit chilly this week, so I feel like escaping that for the night. Set it to beach. I'll pull the wireless sleep mask over my eyes, think back to the conversation I had with Devin. Interrogator, huh? The cute exterior hides a surprisingly tough guy. Physically, he's a total weakie, but psychologically, he's one of the strongest people I know. I would never be able to work with criminals. Even if their bodies were restrained, their words could still reach me. I'm very impressionable, so after spending enough time with them, I'd probably end up becoming a criminal myself. Devin is different, though. They wouldn't get to him. No, he would be getting to them. By digging up important evidence, he would solve countless murders, save countless lives in the future. I wonder if I'll ever do something equally meaningful. Before I can think of a career that suits me, I drift off to sleep. Okay. I like this. Oh, what the fuck? It's him. Interrogator, so hello again. Without further ado, let's take a look at those files. Right, good old murder. But you did it in a roundabout way. So roundabout, in fact, they never would have even known that it was murder in the first place. Turning yourself in doesn't mitigate the events in any way, though. So why'd you tell me? Keeping it a secret just felt wrong. Come on, if you had any kind of moral compass, you wouldn't have killed somebody. Agree to disagree. I know what I stand for, bro. Interesting. We'll dig into that later. Either way, I know exactly why you turned yourself in. You wanted to protect an accomplice. Huh? If turning yourself in gets the case unwrapped up before the police can find hints of a second culprit, they'll never go looking for one. You're not the first one who had that idea, and unfortunately it backfired. If you hadn't confessed, you probably would have never been found out. Don't look so sad, but I guess that means my accomplice theory was spot on. I'm good. I should be getting money for this. Wait, I already am? Sick! Where was I? Right, you're still depressed. Look, I know capital punishment doesn't sound fun, but you already know what we plan to do here. What if I told you that you're eligible? I could help you. Are you sure? Nobody's ever been forgiven. I'll change that. All you need to do is tell me your accomplice's name. Now that they know where you look, it's only a matter of time till the police figure it all out. You can choose between certain death for both of you, or a chance of survival from yours truly. For yours truly. What will it be? Well, since we don't have anything to lose... Artificial selection. Clear the prologue. I like the little guy at the top right. Phase 1. Huh? Feeling that something is very wrong, I sit up in my bed and look around my room. Seems instincts were right. I'm not in my bed. This is definitely isn't my room. Where the hell am I? How did I get in here? Did I crash at a random stranger's house? No, I didn't go partying last night. In fact, I never do. Then where else could I be? Suddenly the bed doesn't feel comfortable anymore. I need to stand up, examining the surroundings to find answers. Maybe I passed out in the street, and a kind passerby carried me to their place. That's not a great idea. But judging by the lack of personal belongings lying about, nobody seems to be living here. It looks like a hotel room. Then what the hell is going on? Is this a dream? Am I still asleep? I draw my hands to my face. I notice they're shaking. Don't worry, it'll all be over soon. Dream and I is just really buggy or something. I take a deep breath and pinch my cheeks. Nothing happens. Okay, I've never actually done that in a dream before, so I should have seen that coming. But just because I'm awake doesn't mean I have to face reality. No matter how I ended up here, it's time for me to leave. If the one who brought me here didn't even bother to leave a note, then I'm under no obligation or excuse to excuse myself. I can just walk out of here. I head to the door, grip the handle, but I can't even push it down completely. It's locked. That can't be good. Huh? Out of nowhere, the TV lights up. Big bright screen, big letters. The screen mistakenly for Sayeva. How do they know my name? Is it because I Sayeva the game? Mentally slap myself for being paranoid. The answer is obvious. The one who found me probably checked my wallet and found my ID on the way. Thinking about my wallet made an entirely different fear well up inside me. My jacket felt suspiciously non-heavy. Pockets investigate further. Not only my wallet, my keys, my phone, even my paper tissues, both used and unused, are missing. Why do you have used paper tissues in your fucking jacket? Hold on, what? As I look down at my chest, something entirely different catches my attention. Why on earth am I wearing this? Where are all my PJs? Did my kidnapper change my clothes while I was unconscious? For what possible reason? My brain is tired of cooking up answers, confused, creeped out, feeling utterly defeated. Can someone just tell me what's going on? My gaze just back to the TV screen. Of course. For Seva, doesn't feel threatening anymore. In fact, it's now a calming effect. I just have to watch this and everything will make sense. I gently tap the screen. What is this? You've been kidnapped and you have no choice, so fucking listen to our instructions. With the beautiful host, the Vanagloria. I'm gonna call her Vanna. I'm Vanagloria, and I'm Tristidia. And welcome, I'm just gonna call him Van and Trist. And welcome to Purgatory. What? Well, you're not the construction of hell. You're not in the construct of hell. So you might or might not believe in. But as far as society is concerned, you are dead. What the fuck? Dead? What you've done would normally be forgiven, but because we're so very, very generous, we answered your pleas and are giving you a second chance. You could try to prove that you deserve to be alive. You see, Yasavia have committed the sin of wrath. Shame on you. To make you realize your mistake, we'll give you a companion who is just like you. You and her, Ephera, make up a team wrath. Socializing is difficult when you are all angry and grumpy, right? We want you to change that. So you should befriend as many people as possible. And since we're super considerate, we put 14 people here in total. That way you're bound to find someone you can get along with. But before you can meet them, you will first need to exit your room. And someone is calling my phone. It is not important. Before you can meet them, you'll need to first exit your room. This will turn out to be more difficult than you normally expect. Don't worry though, it's supposed to be fun exercise for you and your sin mate. Studies have shown that solving an escape room together is an excellent team-building activity. Studies have shown that? I thought it was merely our hypothesis. Come on, don't be like that. You know what I mean. No, I will be like that. I will be like that. You should not be spreading blatant misinformation. Oh, and who's gonna stop me? I can say whatever I want. I'll give you another one. Studies have also shown that you got a stick up your butt. Oh, shit! That is not true. No study has shown that. It's true. And I strongly advise you not to use such profane language in front of our subjects. Profane? Seriously? Butt isn't a bad word. Well, it's not, most certainly isn't a nice word either. I think it's great. But. God damn it. This was such a serious moment. See, if I wasn't allowed to say it, then that would have been censored by now. I suppose it's the cause worth verifying. What's going on now? Be quiet. I am mentally preparing myself. But... What? How can this be? You said it wasn't a bad word. Haha, you totally fell for it. I'm the, how do you say, alpha? This is... Sorry, did you just say she's an alpha? This introduction is kind of a train wreck, huh? Should we shut this down and try again? No, this will never work if we take it seriously. We will just see this through the end. Alright then, sorry about this, Seva, but you probably understood the main message. I sure hope so, but I will reiterate just in case. As soon as we're done talking, we will unlock the door to your Sinmate Ephra's room. Once you've exchanged introductions, it is time for you to figure out how to escape. And you always remember, trust and teamwork are super important. Help you rely on each other. That is all. Good luck and see you soon. Good luck and see you soon. The screen turns black. They're high on something. I'm speechless. My previous theory can't even begin to explain what I just watched. Is this a prank? A social experiment? Am I on some sort of foreign reality TV show? What could have anyone gained from something like this? I just want to go home. Suddenly, the door next to mine cracks open a bit, and I cautiously step away. Right, they said my sin mate would be in that room, an individual who committed a sin of wrath. Does that mean they're a violent person? Are they going to attack me? It's a lady with the glasses. She's definitely threatening. As the door fully opens, and a jarringly relaxed girl She her shirt says game over. Save a boy? Finally, I get to meet you in person. She has the body language of a drunk person, but her face indicates she's sober. She doesn't seem like a threat, but all my brain cells are screaming that I don't want to have any energy to deal with someone like her. I need to get out of here. My mouth starts moving before my feet. Oh, we know each other? Well, yes, I've heard a lot about you. Those TV people said your name was Seva and that you were my rap buddy. So you're Ephra. Ephra nods. Okay, so we can communicate. Maybe she can help me figure out the situation. Do you know why you're here? Ephra only gulps and stares at me blankly. I'm sorry, but I don't have any time to beat around the bush. I mean, they said because I'm angry and grumpy, but do I seem that way to you? No, admirably chipper even. Then do you know why we're here? Nope, I'm afraid I'm as clueless as you. Then why do you seem so relaxed? There's no point in worrying. If this place is safe, I'd just be making a fool of myself. And if I'm done for, then I'd rather have a good time before I die. She has a point, but it's impossible to actually internalize that mindset in a situation like this. A companion who's just like you. Very funny. Anyways, we're buddies, right? So we'll find the answers to your questions together. Right, but shouldn't we try finding an exit first? Oh yeah, it's an escape room time. I think I've played plenty of video games based on that, so you're in good hands. That too, I meant escaping this building as a whole. Oh, huh? You plan on just walking out of here? How bold. Well, of course! Every building has an exit, and I don't want to stay here even a second longer. In fact, this is outrageous. How dare they do this to us? Oh no, don't tell me you want to speak to the manager. I'm not joking. Why should we put up with this? Because it's not up to us. I'm pretty sure they made it hard to leave without their permission. I'll keep an eye open for your sake, but I don't want to anger those who put us here. If we can't find an exit, we need to play along and do what they say. Otherwise, you're putting us both in danger. Can you do that? Contrary to her initial cheerfulness, Ephra's manner of speaking has become diplomatic and cold. How could I be so thoughtless? Our kidnappers represent a huge threat, and they shouldn't be taken lightly. Ephra is probably scared of the situation, after all. I should give her a reassuring smile. Yeah, that is not reassuring. I don't see why not. Yikes, what kind of face is that? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Face? What? That's me smiling. We should work on that then. Can we focus on getting out of here then instead? Good call. The room isn't gonna escape itself. This should be fun. Escape the room. Alright, so how new to this are you kind of thing? I have no idea what to do. That's okay. Fortunately, you've got me with you. The simplest part of inspecting stuff is that you often notice things just by taking a closer look. As long as you're thorough, you don't have to worry about getting stuck. What else in there? Right, sometimes you have to pick things up and put them somewhere else. Using items correctly is another big part of the escape rooms. And that's about it. Mostly interesting by doing things. You're mostly learning by doing things, so don't worry, you got this. That wasn't an in-depth explanation at all, but I can't bring myself to complain when she looks so excited. Plant. So you have one of those. So you have one of those plants too, but yours doesn't have any flowers on it. Huh. How do we get it to bloom? Do we need water it? That's some nice out-of-the-box thinking, but I'm not sure if we even have to go that far. I have an idea. Why don't we take a look at my plant and compare the two? I try to open the door. It's locked. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be much of an escape room if all you have to do is walk outside. I guess so, but this exit, that door is the one between our rooms, and that's the third door guard for. How should I know? Let's find out. This one's locked too. Huh, it made me curious about what's going on the other side. This is the door you came through? That's right, my room is on the other side. It's not that exciting, it pretty much looks the exact same as yours, but I feel free to come in. Red, purple, pink. A flower. What's this doing here? Maybe the entire family was brutally slaughtered and it climbed up here to save itself. Why would you say that? It's terrible. Either way, I'm taking it with us. Locked as well. Our rooms are basically symmetrical, so that makes sense. The flowers in your plant seem to add a nice touch. Mine kind of naked in comparison. You think? I'm personally not into it, but this isn't about personal taste. I'm pretty sure we have to do something with them. Like what? We still need to figure that out. My plant feels more complete, so let's take a look at yours again. Oh! Its weight pushes the stem down a bit. Hey, it looks promising. Plant 3 flowers on it, though. We're still missing one more. This means the seat kind of wobbly. Huh, you're right. Let's take it. That means we're definitely supposed to turn it around. Does escape room wisdom? If there's something seems broken, broken on purpose. Did you actually write a guide like that? Nah, I just made it up on the fly. Unless you'd be interested in reading it. Not really. Ow. I'm exhausted. But Jagger props herself on the seat. You can take care of the rest of the room here, right? Fine, fine. I'm just kidding. She stands back up again. It's a comfy chair, though. I give it that. Put a painting and rubs her chin deep in thought. So yes, it all makes sense to me now. The fuck? What does? I never went to art school. I have no idea what this is supposed to mean. Don't you think the one in the half, it looks jumbled? For example, if you reimagined the part next to it, this one, the edges would line up. Well, you're right. I was wondering why the other half looked normal, but they were probably supposed to fix it. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Oh, I fucking hate these. Okay. Okay. That's supposed to be up towards here, I think. No, wait, down towards here. Then... Okay, that's right. If that's right, then let's try this. No. Let's try this here. That actually looks promising the way that is. Fuck, I'm actually terrible at these. Holy fuck. Okay, no, that felt kind of right, weirdly enough. But it shouldn't be, because that's there, and then that's there. That looks right, actually. Can I leave that one alone? Okay, that one looks right. No. No. Sort of. Fuck, these are actually really difficult. Okay. That looks right. That looks right. That looks right. Maybe if we be down? No, it's definitely right better that way. Then like... Oh shit, I actually figured it out. Holy shit, nice one. My room had a jumble painting too. I think I can take care of it now. I wouldn't want you to believing that you're the smarter one around here. You may say it like that, but I think you just want to be helpful. What? How dare you accuse me of such a thing? At her words, she leaves the room to be a grin on her face. Shortly after the electronic sound can be heard, Alberta comes back. Heh, I guess we're even now. I take care of the paintings. I actually figured that out. I actually feel really clever for that. Your blanket is different than the color of mine. You think that could be important? Yep, that's exactly the type of thing you gotta pay attention to, but don't know what to do about it yet. Okay, let me go look at yours. No, it's the exact same color. No, yours is blue. Wait. No, I'm an idiot. Well, wobbly too. It's wobbly of each room. No, I don't even have a remote idea what it means. Neither do I. Okay, hold up. Jiggle over his hands and rounds. You making steady progress. She tries to return to the seat again, but it won't budge. Yep, we're done here. Thank you, chairs. Say, are you noticing a pattern here? Pattern for what? The puzzles we're solving. Our rooms had subtle differences in at first, but we've been able to get rid of them slowly but a bit. Does that bother you? I personally think symmetry is a nice thing. Symmetry is a nice thing. Sure, it's nice to look at and all, but a room reflects your personality, similar to how your outfit does. So while they aren't forcing us to wear prison uniforms, they're still trying to tell us you're not special or something. Why would you be wearing prison uniforms? Haha, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I think she's onto something. Try to open the door, but it won't budge. That's whack. I can't see a keyhole anywhere, nor any kind of switch. Maybe we're not supposed to open it yet. Go back to your room. After those two people stopped talking, the screen went black, but now there's a stiff rectangle on it. Does that look like a battery? Maybe there's some kind of huge game controller charging somewhere. Or maybe the screen's off for a mini game. Or maybe it's some kind of progress bar. Where does that video game stuff come to your mind? We need to take this seriously. Progress bar doesn't sound that unrealistic. Alright, right. I think this shows the amount of puzzles we've already solved. Okay, that's something. Oh, you were right. Your blanket is more bushier than mine. See? Our rooms are similar, otherwise has to be a clue for something. Flip blanket. Your blanket is different color than mine on the inside. I think maybe we should try swapping our blankets. What would we do the point of that? That way mine would be bluish and yours would be reddish. What would that be the point of that? It sounded gendered colors. Especially gendered colors or something. Do you want a real tradition? It demonstratively clears her throat. Red used to be considered a masculine color since it can be associated with blood and war. Meanwhile, but it's perceived as calm and pretty, and the result, feminine color. So basically, if you want gendered blankets, you wouldn't even have to change them. Okay, let's not gender swap our blankets. We can still try swapping them. I'm on to you, perv. You just want to sleep with my scent around you, huh? What? No, I would never want something like that. You know, it's almost a little hurtful when you get that defensive about it. Okay, do I not flip it then? Okay, then wearing our blanket as a cape. That's, I mean, I'm down, but I don't think you expect of all people to suggest that. What's your plan? I don't know. I just thought it'd be really fun or something, but we could forget about it. No, it's definitely do it sometimes. Oh yay! I was not actually expecting that. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Flipping your blanket. I see. That way it would be the same color on the other side. Yeah, that could work. You both grab one end and flip it. Oh! Hey, nice one, Seva. That means we do the same thing to my blanket. Oh, I found a cube. I place the thought in the leaves, its weight counter pushes down a little. Hey, it looks promising. Why don't we try putting the other two on as well? Oh, fuck. We're well, almost perfect. We'd already be done here. Yeah, it looks like top lopsided. It would be prettier both stems were even. I noticed this when carrying around the stems around them. The flowers don't have different weights. For real, this one's juicy detail. I'll go check mine if they're the same. Huh? When'd you bring them with you? I just had the idea. Maybe if we need to trade the flowers between ourselves to make the weights even out. So not only do the flowers need between the stems, we also have to swap them with yours. That's a lot of things to pay attention to. Hey, don't worry, I'm right here with you. You don't have to do this alone. We got this. Thanks. Aw. Let's try... Okay, let's do this one. And then change... Nope, this one's right. Let's change this... Nope. Nope. Why is your flower a different weight than mine? The fuck? Shit. Fuck. I did it! I think I did it. Both stems are even now. Hey, great job. As Darius is right, this won't take long. I'll be back in a second. She grabs the remaining flowers and disappears to her room. Comes back ridiculously short amount of time. Oh wow, this really was just a sec. How did you do that? Once you figure out the set of flowers, you said there's 1 in 4 chance to get in the right combination. So it's a piece of cake. Thanks to you, Sidmate, it wasn't so bad when he does most of the work for you. Hey, don't get used to it. Fine, but you did well. Now we can finally give those poor plants a break. Congratulations, you did it! Whenever I turn around to face my TV, you have done well sorting your differences. Do you feel like you've grown closer? Well, either way, you did what we asked you to do. This was a nice little warm-up. Now we think you're ready for the first proper task, that is, meeting the other 12 participants. To make the process more formal, we require you to save every participant basic information in your DA, digital assistant. Of course, the catch is that you don't have a DA yet. You have to find one first. We've scattered them all around the fucking place. You have fun looking for them, bitch. Therefore, your duties are twofold. Familiarize yourself with other participants and as well as this building, and once all 14 DAs or information are on the participants, your task will be considered complete. We will unlock the door in the hallway, so we won't hold you any longer. Make lots of friends. That's all. Good luck, and see you soon. Hell yeah, brother. We fucking unlocked the door, brother. Let's go fuck some bitches and get money. Well then, where are we waiting for? I don't fucking know. Past nervous parts excited. Aphra opens the front door and steps outside. I follow closely behind. Stop! I said stop walking, hey! Mere seconds stepping out, dimly lit hallway, a young man calls out to us. Confused, Ephraim stopped dead in her tracks. Ugh. Apparently that wasn't the man's liking. Couldn't you hear me? Why did you let the door fall shut behind you? The door? The castle gets behind. Indeed, the heavy metal plate is shut on its own. Oh, that. I'll let you decide how much you want to regret it, but that was our last chance to get inside. All the doors were locked too. And then he mentions the clear hallway lined with doors identical to ours. Okay, and I'm gonna guess those are the rooms everyone else woke up in. And I'm gonna personally save it here. And we're gonna call it here for today. Because, to be honest with you, this is exciting. And I don't want to take too much of this in one sitting. Because I do enjoy this so far. And I will wishlist on this soon. That was neat. I like this so far. I gotta admit, she's kind of funny.